What you need to know about her orgasm. Let's be real for a second. Most men think they understand women in bed until they actually have to prove it. That's where things fall apart. Because here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. A lot of men are having sex, but very few are actually pleasuring a woman. And the worst part? She won't always tell you. She'll fake it, she'll stay quiet, or she'll slowly lose desire for you and you'll think everything is fine. It's not. So if you're a man who actually wants to stand out, not just in the bedroom, but in her mind, you need to understand this. Her orgasm is not just physical. It's psychological, emotional, and deeply responsive to you as a man. Let's break it down. First thing you need to understand. Most men are worried about finishing too fast. Women, they're worried about taking too long, and that pressure alone can shut her body down completely. Think about it. If she's in her head wondering, why am I not there yet? Is he getting tired? Is he judging me? She's already gone mentally. And if her mind leaves, her body follows. So your job isn't just to perform. Your job is to create space. A space where she feels no pressure, no rush, no expectations. When she knows you're not in a hurry, that you're present, that you're in control, that's when her body starts to open up. Because the average woman doesn't just get there in 5 minutes. We're talking 15, 20, sometimes even 40 minutes. That means foreplay isn't optional. It's the main event. Now here's where most guys completely miss it. You think turning her on starts in the bedroom. It doesn't. It starts with who you are, your presence, your confidence, your voice, your energy. A woman doesn't just respond to touch, she responds to perception. If she admires you, respects you, feels drawn to you, her body is already halfway there before you even touch her. But if you stress her out, act weak, unsure, or needy, you can have all the technique in the world. It won't save you. Attraction is the foundation. Never forget that. Now let's talk about something most men underestimate: her mind during sex. A lot of women are not fully present. They're thinking about how they look, how they sound, what you're thinking about them. And those thoughts, they kill arousal instantly. So what do? You lead. You make her feel seen, desired, wanted, not in a fake way, but in a grounded, confident way. When you look at her like she's the only woman in that moment, when you say it and you mean it, that's when she relaxes. And when she relaxes, she feels. Now let's go deeper. A lot of guys are too rough, too direct, too impatient, especially when it comes to her body. Listen carefully. Her entire body is sensitive, not just the obvious spots. You don't rush into intensity. You build toward it. Slow, controlled, intentional. The difference between an average experience and one she never forgets is the build-up. Most men want to get to the main part quickly, but for her, the journey is the main part. Learn to multitask. Women often like a combination of different stimulation in order to get her to orgasm. For example, penetration with either your finger or penis while you stimulate her clitoris, oral sex while fingering her, breast play during sex. Be gentle with her breasts. Don't just focus on the nipples because the whole breast is extremely sensitive for a woman. Start with the whole breast and gently working your way in toward the nipple. And here's another truth. There is no one way that works for every woman. Different rhythms, different positions, different types of stimulation. What works for one might not work for another. So stop trying to perform a script. Pay attention, experiment, adjust, learn her. That's how you separate yourself from every other man she's been with. Now, this is where you level up. Pay really close attention to what her body does when she is getting close to orgasming. You will notice a change in her breathing, in the way she moves her body. Her heart will be beating faster. The color of her vulva will change and become more engorged. Noticing these things will help you to be able to recognize what is turning her on and what isn't. When she orgasms, you will notice contractions in her vagina, butt, and even in her stomach. And when she gets close, this is where most men mess up. They switch things up too soon. Wrong move. If she's close, stay there. Consistency beats creativity in that moment. Don't break the rhythm she's building toward.
Men and women are different is that once a man reaches the point of no return, he will orgasm no matter what. Unfortunately, that's not the case for women. Anything along the way can cut it off pretty quickly. If you were doing something she really loves and you can tell that she's close, stick with it. Changing it up at the wrong moment could ruin it for her. And finally, try to let her come first. Realistically, you're not going to be up for oral or anything else once you've come. If you know your partner takes a long time to get there and you can't last as long as she needs, make her come before you even start having sex to ensure that gets her orgasm. Because once you're done, let's be real, your motivation drops, so handle your responsibility before you get there. That's what a man who understands women does. This isn't just about sex, it's about awareness, patience, control. Understanding the difference between what you feel and what she needs. Most men rush, most men guess, most men never learn. But the ones who do, they don't just satisfy women, they leave an imprint. And once a woman experiences that, she doesn't forget it, ever.